Whether you're looking at a red lemur or this gorgeous African leopard, they both have one thing in common. They are in danger of disappearing in their natural habitat, and this zoo has many more animals with the same story.
What's the number of animals we have here that are endangered?
Well, we have about 1,500 animals total, and of course, some of those we have several hundred, golden frogs. So there's many animals of some species, but I think out of all the different species we have, there may be about half of them that are threatened or endangered. And we have some native species to the area, hellbenders, for example, that are threatened in the state. But also then when you look around, of course, we've seen most of the exotics, the elephants and the penguins, the polar bears are threatened. So it's really a good balance of animals that are threatened or endangered, that we're involved in special programs with, whether it's the Species Survival Plan or something more localized.
Zoos aren't just a place to see wild animals in cages anymore. Zoos are working harder than ever to save endangered animals from around the world because the rate of extinction is rising so rapidly.
Unfortunately, the list is growing. We'd much rather see it shrink, but that's really not the way things are headed right now. We like to do a lot of things we can here on grounds. I know that Amy and Meredith both talked about that. Educate folks and help them show what they can do, either to help prevent further habitat from degrading or to help build up a program, build up a species of animals, whether you get involved volunteering with a zoo maybe or an aquarium, or going out working with a different wildlife group that does things locally. So you can get involved in things like that because one person really can make a difference.
Time is running out for many animals. Scientists estimate about 10 million species exist, and we are at the risk of losing more than half of them in the next 35 years.
In our lifetime, we've seen the numbers of these animals decline severely. Mm-hmm. And the fact that our children, when they're our age, some of these might not exist by then. Does that shock you?
Unfortunately, it doesn't shock me, but it really saddens me. I think it's just a shame that we've let it get so far. What I find very hopeful, though, is the amount of people that are talking about environmental activities, talking about habitat loss, and trying to do something about it, and really educate our kids. And I think that as adults, we can do our part as well. I know some folks, well, I don't know about climate change. Well, you don't have to know about it. Believe in it, don't believe in it, but recycle. I mean, that doesn't do anything but help. So turn out the lights when you walk out of a room. Brush your teeth, turn the water on and off, unplug your charges. Those types of things can help in everyday life. Change your light bulbs. Do some modifications. I know I live in an old house, and things that I need to do in my house, really tighten the seals around the old windows and make sure that the doors are flush so that we're not losing energy that way. So we can all do little things that collectively make a big difference.